Hey guys, how's it going? Jamon here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get into bases and such using ender pearls. So I did like 4 episodes of tips and tricks, and you guys seem to like them, well, for people who play factions and stuff. So I'm gonna do some more because this kind of like, I was like, hey, I haven't done a showcase on like ender pearls and stuff. Some of you may know this crap, so I apologize if you do, and that is your own opinion kind of, because like many people might not know this. So we're here in my tutorial world, and I'm going to be showing you how to get through like these kind of walls and stuff, and also how to get into bases if they are flying or if you can get underneath them. So first of all, glass, glowstone and doors are kind of easy because the blocks, when you're like inside them, they don't suffocate you, so you can kind of like walk through, whereas for other stuff like cobblestone, that'll suffocate you. So I'll show you how to get through that in a bit. Kind of, I don't know if you can really. So with glass it's plain simple. You just kind of ender pearl like not on the glass, but like just below it like that, and then you can kind of walk through, and boom, you're through. Same with glowstone, kind of, apart from you can't see where you're going. You do the same. Don't hit the glowstone, just like 2 pixels I suppose behind. You hit it and then you can walk through like that. Glowstone actually does hurt you, which I didn't actually know until now. With doors it's the same. You just do 2. Oh, wait, sorry. About 3 then? I don't know. And then you're through. There you go. So I thought doors were actually kind of easier, but I don't know. Normally I do it on like the gap and then you can get through. Anyway, for stuff like this, you know, it's kind of harder because I was testing whether you can get through the wall, and it did work, but then I was like, maybe it's just because I've got a roof on there, and I think that is actually the reason, because the roof kind of acts as a barrier going upwards, and then when you're ender pearling this way, it like gets you through. So this takes actually a while to do, well, a while for me. So kind of get up. Oh god, I'm gonna eat a golden apple because I don't want to die. A tip with ender pearls, by the way, feather falling actually helps quite a lot with it, because if you take off feather falling and do it, so I'm gonna wait till I regen first to full health, and come on, and full health. Alright, so if I ender pearl without feather falling boots, it takes off 2.5. That kind of means you can only chuck 4 ender pearls, right? But if you put on feather falling, like this, I'm going to wait till I get to full health as well. Come on. You got this. Actually, I've got this. Right. And then you ender pearl. It only takes off like 1, so you can chuck 10, kind of. You know, that one takes like 1.5 sometimes. It varies, right? But I'd recommend using feather falling diamond boots, or I think feather falling anything. Or like golden apples as well, because when you eat them you can chuck multiple ones without dying. So yeah. Anyway, back to this. So kind of glitch up, and as you notice when you throw it, you kind of like stack up on the blocks, which is kind of weird, but you keep ender pearling and you're through. So that's how you can do it with cobblestone, and I'm actually not sure at all whether you need the top barrier or whether you can just ender pearl through, but you just probably need a lot more ender pearls. So yeah, that's that. And I don't know if your faction server either will allow ender pearls, because sometimes they're like, you can't ender pearl. I've known some factions, they kind of ban like, you can't use ender pearl in someone else's base. So like, if you're in someone else's base you can't escape, or if you're in their territory. Which kind of sucks. I think you've got to be ally, so you could try and ally them and then break in. Obviously, a simple way is like if they have a gap. So if their doors open like this, but they've got a block here and you can't get through, obviously you can just ender pearl through. That's if your server actually has it. So getting into this base. Now I built this base ages ago, and because I wasn't like a pro on factions, I was just thinking this is a good base to build. Which is pretty good, because not many people know about the hybrid cannon. Like, there's some pros that are like, no, that's easy to get through because you hybrid cannon. And I was like, I didn't know what a hybrid cannon was. So, the way to get into, like, sky bases and stuff, or above the nether. In fact, like you can build bases above the nether. When I used to play, I really liked building bases above the nether, so that was like a plus on me. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to get into sky bases. So obviously with sky bases, like, they're all going to be blocked off. There's not really going to be an entrance for you because you can do /f home. I haven't played factions in a while, so I'm not a pro. This is just what I'm thinking right now. So from the bottom to the top, there is actually no entrance, because when I built this, I don't think I did build an entrance. So I'm going to get into here. I'm going to eat another golden apple just to make sure I don't die. So I'm going to get into here, like, with using ender pearls. So, and I am, wait, I'm in. Alright, and that took about 7 ender pearls. Probably you could use a bit less, but I'm not sure. And I feel like I'm stuck in the ground for some reason. Am I stuck in the ground? I'm kind of like, let me just ender pearl again. There we go. All right. So yeah, now we can get all the chests and stuff that these people have left, you know, and everything like that. So this base was, you know, there's no entrance, there's no exit here at all. The way to get out as well is just ender pearl to the top, I guess. Oh god. And look, there we go. So as you can see, it's watered, so the only way you can get in is a hybrid cannon. You can't use TNT or anything. Get an ender pearl down here because it's safer. So that's how you get into those. If they're on the ground, for example, like I don't know, I'm trying to see one. So like, say if this one had like blocks underneath it, you could use TNT. Yeah, you could use TNT to blow the bottom of it first, and then if you still can't get in, you can just ender pearl to the top like that, and it would work. So yeah, that's kind of like what to do, I guess. Because me and Walken, when we used to play factions, we used to do that quite a lot. We've kind of stopped playing factions, and I kind of want to get back into it, but we haven't found any good faction servers. We used to have one that was owned by Deck, and then we also had one that was, I think, from his friend or something. So yeah, anyway, it's a neat trick to kind of get through. Like, that only took like 1 ender pearl to get through. So yeah. It actually only takes 1 to get through. That's because I've got this bit double layered. I'll show you. So I've got this up here, this base kind of double layered, because there's that there, and then I think there's another layer, and then there's water there. So even when it's double layered, you can still get through. You can still get through like cobble or any other blocks it can be. That's why the nether you're able to get through actually as well. I'm going to show you that quickly if you, well actually no, it kind of makes common sense, you know. There's bedrock on top and you can ender pearl through. You can actually get through to the nether another way without using ender pearls. That's if it still works. You can also break into someone's base doing this tip, which I might show you next time or something. But yeah, this is just a simple kind of trick using ender pearls. Some of you may have already known this because, you know, if you're Minecraft pros, I guess. But some people still don't know this stuff, like, at all. So I thought I'd just show you how to get into people's bases using this tactic. Obviously, your server does need to, like, allow ender pearl throwing. If it doesn't, then this tactic just won't work at all. And I've known many factions kind of don't do that anymore. Like, they don't allow ender pearls because it is so OP in situations like this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I might be making more of these. Whatever pops into my head, ideas or anything, I'll tell you. So yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.